So before starting this video, I only want to say that by seeing my face, by seeing my editing, you will just skip this video. But wait, don't skip this video. It is for your future. If you want to do something in your future, you have to watch this video. Because in this video, I will be telling some good points in which you should realize by your own and you should apply in your life. So watch my video till last and try to understand. And I'm saying sorry to you because my English is a little bit weak, more weak. But I'm going to say some serious points. Please listen full. I'm going to talk about the book that I started just 2 or 3 days earlier, Psychology of Money. See, I don't have any access of mic and all, and I don't know how to edit. But when I read this book, the first chapter is of that no one is crazy. So you can get many videos in YouTube about who will tell about this chapter, about this book, means what it is written here. But when I was reading, I got a thought that some points, whole chapter, to be frank, whole chapter, it was against my thoughts, and I want to share those points which were against my thoughts. So let's start. One's crazy. So here I have underlined though some of the points. First, I will read all the points that I have underlined. Because of those points only, I got some dissatisfaction with this chapter. Read every book. Read every book. I'm not saying that don't read this book. It is not good, but something I was experiencing that it is not written here. Okay, so I will read. See, stockbroker who lost everything during the Great Depression experienced something that tech worker basking in the glory of the late 1990s can't imagine. So basically, it is saying that a period in 1990s or something. I don't know the exact date. I'm just saying as normally. So see, it is saying that there was a period of inflation, okay, and there was a period of depression. So during the depression, all the stocks have lost their value. The stock market, it was clashed, okay. So in that time, people don't even think of stock market. And in after some times, when the stock market was in peak, inflation was low, everyone was in the stock market. Here what I got thought that it was telling that because of this time, means let's take an example. The Great Depression was of 1939, I think so. And in 1990s, it was means stock market was at peak, okay. So the people who means who got their birth in 1939, they didn't assume to earn money in stock market. They don't even assume. And people who get birth in 1990s, they just only have means to have access to earn only by the stock market. Here it is written that. But from my opinion, uh, it doesn't matter that which date you get birth, because if I want to be rich, I have to do some work. I know that it is saying that that depends on time. Now see, merchants earlier, they sell spices, they sell commodities, old commodities, and they became rich. And starting some industries came first. So those industries have invented something. No, they don't think that we don't have access of anything. We can't earn money from anything. They they research, and they try to means what we will say, that they try to invent things from which they can earn money. So I'm saying that thing, that it doesn't matter the time you to take birth. If you want to rich, if you want to become rich, you only have to think one thing, and you have to do those things. Okay. Now I'm going to read the second line, and after that, after reading some lines of this chapter, I will lastly share my thoughts from you all, because the video will be so long. When I will, with every point, ending of every point, I will say something. It will become too long video. Okay. So let's see. Yes. See, over here it is written. Your personal experience with money make up maybe 0.00001% of what's happened in the world, but maybe 80% of how you think the world works. So from here I thought that written that your personal experience with money, personal experience with the money. See, if I would say that I would be a rich guy, and my experience with my money is too much. No, I can handle a big industry. I can handle the everyone. So the experience was too good of mine. Okay, so my experience here, it can make many things. Okay, and how you, and what after that what is written of what's happened in the world, but maybe 80% of how you think the world works. Okay. So but maybe 80% of how you think the world works. So here it is written that you should know about how the world works. That makes you 80% of money. Okay, if I am a poor guy, see, I have less experience with the money, so I'm agree with that. Okay, so I'm agree with that. But when I will get to know that how the world works, then I will make 80% of the money. Yes, I am going to agree with this point. See, I was agreeing with this chapter, but it was saying that it depends on time you took birth, about the opportunities will be coming after you. See, people who took birth in before 90s, 30s, before the stock market, people who took birth that time have less opportunity. No, that's incorrect. They have the opportunity of other things. I accept that they don't have the opportunity of stock market, but they have the opportunity of other things. Okay. So here in this chapter, the main thing I was disagreeing is this only, that how it is written that it is depend on the year you took birth. I'm totally disagreeing with this. See, from this book or chapter, excuses that if I don't earn enough money, that it is not a time of me, that the thing I know, I it does, the opportunity doesn't come to me. Okay, presently no opportunity is there for me to make money, so everyone gets an excuses. These things are just excuses. See, if you want to do something, no, you can do at any condition, you can do anywhere, you can do at any time. It does not depend on the year you took birth. I am agreeing that the same situation was not at those time, but the opportunities never dies. As you see today's the growing world, We are, the stock market is at peak, everyone is investing, everyone is interested, everyone is doing most many activities. YouTube is there, YouTube is a solid source of income today. There are many opportunities, and those times also there were opportunities. We don't know what opportunity those were, but those times also have opportunity. Here one example is given. See, about the Frederick Lewis Allen wrote the great. See, in his book on 1930s America, Frederick Lewis Allen wrote that the Great Depression marked millions of Americans inwardly for the rest of their life, but there was a range of experiences. 25 years later, as he was running for the president, John F. Kennedy was asked by a reporter what he remembered from the depression. He remarked, I have no first-hand knowledge of depression. My family had one of the great fortunes of the world, and it was worth more than ever end. We had bigger houses, more servants, we travel more. About the only thing that I saw directly was my father had some extra gardeners just to give them job, so they could eat. I really did not learn about the depression until I read about in Harvard. This was my major point in 1966. You see here what it is written that about the Great Depression, the rich guy example is given. He was not knowing about what was depression looks like. Okay, so he was a rich kid. His father made too much money for him, so he don't have to do anything. You will get many examples today in your neighbor only, that who are only enjoying the money of his father made by his father. So I want to say only that he also have opportunities to create more money, but he don't want to create. Why he wants create? His father is giving him a lot without asking only. So examples are given. But my foremost thought that I was disagreeing that opportunities depend on time. No, baby, it is not depend on time. You can do whatever you want to do if you want to do. Remember this. Thank you. At last, I want to say that please read books. It's your life. To you want to create, you have to read books. And don't think that I am making this video, I am not expert in English. I am making this video of less access of mic and all. Just try to understand my thoughts and you will get too much. I will be making more videos for next chapters about my thoughts. So it's your life, do it or ruin it. Thank you.